Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly,
Eric. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Eric,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hap Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Eric.
Kelly.
and Robert. And Robert.
and
Don't
this
forget
week,
Robert.
Robert is here also. This week we watched True Grit, directed and written by Ethan and Joel Cohen and Charles Portis, starring John Bridges. You know, that's John Bridges. It's Jeff Bridges' brother. Jeff Bridges couldn't be in this movie.
Exactly.
He didn't want to do it. Jeff Bridges, Matt Damon, and Haley Steinfeld. IMDb synopsis: a stubborn teenager enlists the help of a tough U.S. Marshal to track down her father's murderer. So what do you guys think?
I'm going to do a better synopsis. Some
Yeah.
little girl and the dude and Goodwill Hunting track down Thanos and Barry Pepper.
The sniper from
What was
that,
his
that
name
one
in World
one
War
thing.
II?
Fucking
Yeah, it's funny.
Kurzweil.
His name is fucking Pepper
Crack
in this
Jack.
movie, too.
It was Crackpot.
Crackpot.
Sharpshooter. I don't know.
Gunman.
Yeah.
crack shot Jimmy.
Super
dude.
gun dude.
Not Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel's the dead guy
Yeah,
who sucks.
Oh,
the moron who runs out to go rescue a kid who doesn't want his fucking help. Because of family.
Family.
Family. That's when it all started for him, huh?
That's right. Let's see.
is Barry Pepper a Scientologist?
I don't know.
He was in that movie with what's his name?
He was in a movie.
Battlefield.
Bad
That was
Mouthing,
really, you
Yeah,
know.
he was in
what
Battlefield
is it?
Earth with
Oh yeah,
what's his name? Fuck, I can't remember his
You
name.
want to be on the internet?
John Travolta.
Say hi.
John Travolta, yeah. He was Private Jackson
Battle-
in Saving Private Ryan.
Battlefield Earth.
Yeah,
He was Private Jackson in Battlefield Earth.
that's the one. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Seems bad.
He's bad that he was in that.
Well, no, just Battlefield Earth just seems like a really bad movie.
Oh, it was bad. It's fucking horrible. It's super dumb.
You're like, yeah,
The
no,
book
it was
wasn't
bad.
that bad.
I thought it was entertaining.
Yeah, no, it was. It doesn't
Was
mean
it
was a good
dumb?
movie.
Maybe.
No,
But
I'm
it
not
was
saying I did-
entertaining while it
I'm
was
not
at
saying
it.
I didn't enjoy it. I like stupid
If-
shit, so
If you enjoy it, that means it's a good movie.
no. There's a
No,
difference between
Yes.
something being a good movie
no.
and a movie that I enjoy. I have come to understand this. I know that the movies that I enjoy are not necessarily good movies.
No, they're
I
not.
like dumb movies.
That's no shit.
And I can accept that, and that's
I
fine.
concur, bro.
Yeah.
Because I can just turn my brain off and enjoy some pile of shit.
You know, I'm able to do that with some movies. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like, you know, it's what is that whole thing that says I'm
I don't know.
like suspended disbelief or some shit like that. There, it's like the same thing like you do with video games, like when there's like something that's not fully realistic, but you just go with it.
Immersion.
You know, exactly. You just kind of go with it. You know, so that way you know, like you can be immersed in that game. There, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
movie.
like dragons or something.
exactly. You know,
Dragons are real. What are you talking
know.
about?
you know,
That's
or you know, like my favorite is a successful long distance relationships, like completely unrealistic, never fucking happen. But you know, every once in a while, I'll
How
continue
did
to
I
watch the
miss that,
movie.
dude? Oh
you
shit!
know, and
Oh
I'm just
shit!
like, I'm just like, yeah, I'll just let it go.
Barry Pepper was in that TV show with the Mantis. You ever seen- You know, he was like in
Mantis
one episode,
Toboggan?
it's like-
That's what I was
No,
gonna
not
say,
Mantis
Robert.
Toboggan.
I don't know
Though,
what the mantis is.
if fucking Mantis Toboggan was in the Mantis suit, that would be fucking great. Eric, you remember that show, right?
Doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Toboggan.
Mantis?
We watched it.
I do
Robert,
remember the
you-
Mantis
What is it?
too.
Who was in it?
It's the one with the crippled black dude.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
wears
And-
that suit, makes him not
Cripple anymore.
not paralyzed, and then he can like fight crime and shit.
And he's got like little like elbow spikes he can pull out
No
there
idea.
and stab people with his elbow spikes.
So it's like Iron Man, but with a insectoid theme, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a full armor suit. It was like this
No.
exoskeleton thing he wore. Just gave him like
Yeah,
agility
we
and,
watched
like,
it with
strength.
Dad when we were little kids, and we watched like 2 episodes, and then Dad said, "We're not watching this shit anymore because nothing happened for the first 2 episodes." And I
I mean-
mean nothing. He might have made the suit, and he might have like stood up in it once, and then Dad's like, "This is fucking dumb. We're not watching this shit."
Okay, yeah. So that was my next question. Is like, did he make the suit, or
Oh,
was
yeah.
it aliens?
He's a rich dude. No, he made the suit.
Okay. Because like, it's been like since I was a little kid since I've seen that fucking show there. So I wasn't really all that sure. You know what I mean? Like,
Did you guys watch all of them?
Yes.
yeah,
I
oh
bet
yeah,
you did. Yeah.
oh yeah.
I watched
oh, yeah.
every fucking episode. I don't remember a
Uh-huh.
whole lot about it because it was a
Uh-huh.
long time ago, but I watched every
Uh-huh.
episode of that
Uh-huh.
thing.
It was a slow burn to get started.
Yeah,
I remember
including
that.
including pretty much almost every episode of MacGyver. Watched almost every episode of that growing up there. 'Cause that was fun.
Watched a lot of Sequest.
Yeah.
That was a shitty show.
I think we watched a couple of those,
yeah.
and that was about
It
it.
was like trying to be, Star Trek in the sea.
Except it had that stupid ass kid, the one that
Yeah.
was in all the movies at that age.
Yeah.
Jonathan Brandis?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
everyone, does that,
Well, he was in that show. I remember that. I was like, "Ah, what do they got this fucking stupid ass kid in this show for?" He was in a good show with Chuck Norris though.
That's some bold talk for a one-eyed fat man.
Well, I mean, most shows growing up were that involved Chuck Norris are pretty good. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
Chuck
he
Norris
was.
is one of the greatest actors of our time.
No, he's not. He's not even acting. He just plays himself. He's just so cool.
I mean,
He's
has
one of
to-
the most
he
entertaining
has
people
to
that
tone it
pretend to
down.
act.
He
Oh,
has
yeah.
to tone it down to be realistic.
Yep.
yeah,
So
exactly.
you can, it'd just be ridiculous if he just was himself every time.
Yeah.
It'd be like Steven Seagal movies, but believable and not terrible.
Hey, Under Siege was a good movie. I don't care what you guys say.
You know what, Eric? There was only one good scene in Under Siege. One good
Did it involve a
scene.
cake?
It involved the cake, yes.
Yeah, I
Involved
remember
the
that
cake.
scene. Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, this movie wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it wasn't, a favorite of mine. I'm not gonna lie. What
do you mean?
I
You don't
kinda
like
wish we could-
westerns?
I kind of wish we could go in Red Dead Online and like go clog up somebody's chimney to make them run out of a fucking cabin.
I mean, that would be
God,
pretty
that'd be
cool. I mean, what also would
Oh
be
my
pretty cool would be just to be like climb up on someone's roof there and poop down their chimney.
You got two choices. You can clog.
Oh, yeah,
the thing up
especially
with
if-
it or poop down it.
Exactly.
You
You
could do both.
How
you
is
just
that
gotta
gonna
get
work?
the order right.
Yeah,
Have
exactly.
you guys? You
'Cause
have
the
to shit
chimney
in your
smoke-
hat and then dump it in there, or some other container.
Because the chimney
know how hot
smoke
chimney
on a
smoke
cold
is?
day will warm up your nutsack.
They're gonna do
Okay.
more than warm it up. It's still fucking like 500 degrees at the top of the fucking thing.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude, it's over 100 for sure.
It all depends on like how recently they lit a fire. Okay.
Well, we're talking a fire
They
that's
had
still
a
going,
fire
man.
burning, dude.
Holy
It's still
fuck.
going.
Yeah,
If the
you
fire
can
was
see the
just
smoke
lit. If
the
the
whole time.
fire was just lit, okay, there's not gonna be that much fucking heat coming out of that bitch yet. All right, dude. Like you can fucking
Yes,
startle
it
that
is.
motherfucker. If it was just lit,
Chimneys?
dude, there was not
No.
that much fucking heat climbing out of that bitch.
Do you know
dude.
who has extensive chimney experience, and do you know who has zero?
I have quite a bit of chimney experience.
You have
there,
zero
Eric.
chimney experience. You guys did not have a chimney growing up. You guys may have had
You
a
know what?
stove
What
or
Ricky,
fireplace.
what he lacks in chimney experience, he more than makes up for in pooping in inappropriate places.
That's true.
That is
Now,
true.
if he wanted to
That
poop
is
in some of
true.
their pottery, right, and then dump it down the chimney, that would actually be more effectual. Because otherwise, you're planting your ass
No,
over the
look,
fucking
dude, look,
chimney
dude, look,
with
dude,
100-degree air.
Part of it, okay, look, dude, part of it isn't just about pooping down the chimney, okay? Part of it's about sending a message, okay? The fact that your ass was
Sending a
hovering over
message.
their fucking chimney, okay, while you squeezed out a loaf. All right, dude, like that's part of the message. Be like, hey, bro,
Yeah,
you done
and-
fucked up. You done
and if
fucked
you
up,
got-
AA Ron. All right?
Nobody's
Like,
even going to notice it in a hot fire. That's the funniest part about this.
They'll smell it. They'll smell it.
That's why you clog the chimney so that then the smell.
You guys realize how they work, right? The air is going to carry any stink out. That's why the
we're
smoke
saying
on
that's why
the
we clog it.
fire
Yeah,
doesn't.
you dump the turd on it and then clog it.
That's right.
Exactly.
You could do that.
All that
ability.
smoke and all that fucking poop smoke and everything like that is gonna go right fucking back into the
Plus-
goddamn fucking house.
Do you,
And
do you
then
know
you'll be able
what?
to do
You
shit
know
about
what
it.
native people use to cover up smells?
What's that?
Smoke. They
Yeah?
they stand in smoke because it kills smells.
Well, honestly, Eric, I'm thinking you're underestimating the power of my poop. Okay,
I
and
am
honestly,
100%
and
not.
honestly, I
You
feel
you have
a
not
little
thought this
offended
out.
here. Okay, I feel
You
I
know
feel, I
what,
feel a little
Eric?
offended
Feel
here.
offended.
Okay,
You can
okay,
prove
because
us all
like,
wrong because you have a chimney and a fireplace. You
How do
know
you
what
think I
need to
know?
do. I don't believe that you've done that.
Okay, look, I've had lots of fire experience. Okay,
Kelly.
okay. Here's a good example, right? So you burn plastic.
Mm-hmm.
That's about the same as poop. I'm
it
going to tell you
reeks
that
like
right
fucking
now.
plastic, and it reeks like fucking
And guess
plastic.
what happens inside the house? You can't smell that shit at all. You know how I know that? Because I've burned tons of stuff with Kelly in the house, and she's never been like, "That smells like burning shit. What is that?" No idea, because the smoke carries the nasty stink out. You guys would be.
Echoing.
Oh, it's probably me.
Well, I don't know. It's probably someone else has their speaker yelling at their speaker,
Wait,
their
hold on. Is my
microphone.
speaker on? No, it's not on.
I'm not.
No.
Weird.
Yeah.
That was weird.
That was
Maybe Eric
weird.
had the stream running at the same time.
Who knows?
Wait, I don't know. It might be doing something like that. I'm not sure.
Oh, you know what I bet it
I'm not
is?
hearing any echo though.
I
No,
was
I don't
hearing
Oh, it's
it.
just Robert.
I bet it's Eric yelling so loud that Kelly's microphone is picking it up.
That's definitely true, especially since I was getting heated over
Yeah.
the goofball nonsense about the stove things that you guys don't know about.
I mean, the plan.
I know
was to
that Steve doesn't
plug-
have a
the
current
plan
fireplace
was-
and hasn't
the
had
plan
one.
was to plug the chimney after you poop down it.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
always
That's
the
not going to
plan.
do anything, you guys. The smoke will knock the poop smell down.
I think you need to test it.
You're not pooping enough logs. First of
I think-
all,
I
a
think you
skinny
need to
dude
test
like
it.
Ricky, he can't fucking make enough poop to make it stink.
You're gonna
You'd
need
be
to test it, man.
surprised. You'd be surprised.
No, he
Eric.
makes tiny little like
Yeah, you know why he's so
tiny little
skinny, Eric?
turds.
It's because his body is not efficient at absorbing the nutrients.
Exactly.
Yeah, he makes tiny little
So he-
turds.
So he just drops it. It all just passes through in this big heaping mess.
True.
You could probably see like uncooked like hamburger in there if you fucking really
Ew.
look through.
Damn it.
Now, I will say this. The fact that we've been talking about poop for so long, one of these dogs just ripped ass in here, and it fucking stinks.
That's definitely.
It fucking stinks.
Start a fire in the house and you'll see it. It'll go away.
Smoke yourself out. Yeah.
Yeah, just right there in the living room. Go
Uh-huh.
for it.
He won't mind. I know he won't.
I still have to
Just
live
a
here,
s-
so I will.
Contained
Yeah.
fire, Ricky. Contained fire.
That was a hell of a shot at the end there when he fucking shot the guy with his carbine. Like, man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like that's
And
fucking
then
ridiculous.
And then Thanos hit him in the head with a rock because girl wasn't paying attention. She needed
Yeah.
to be covering his 6.
Yeah.
Wait,
So we
I
saw
for-
what she did with the gun earlier. She didn't, she wouldn't have had it ready to. Guy.
she didn't need to be ready to shoot. She just needed to see him and be like, "Oh shit, fucking this cocksucker's coming up behind us, LaBeef."
He got hit in the head so many times. I don't think LaBeef would have had the reaction time to turn around anyways. That guy was like out of it half the fucking movie.
Oh, that's
I
a
mean,
good point.
He probably
got
was
drugged-
legitimate.
He got drugged by a horse, shot.
Bit his
Fucking-
tongue almost all the way off.
Well, that was all one incident, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Jesus Christ.
fucking the dude shot fucking Will Hunting.
They needed to give him a fucking like a hard hat, cowboy hat or some shit like that.
Just give him a helmet.
Yeah. They're like, "Here, you need to wear this. You don't know what the fuck you're doing out here, dude. You're loud as fuck with those ringy, jingly fucking spurs and chains."
I'm surprised getting drugged by a horse and shot wasn't like a indoctrination ceremony for the fucking Texas Rangers back in the day. that he
It
could
might have
brag
been. That's
about.
probably why he. That's probably why
He's
he
like-
made it through. He's
Ah.
like, "Oh, we did this already." Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as when I was in the Rangers when I first started up, and they drugged me behind a horse for 10 miles
Yeah.
and shot me
And shot me.
while Indians were chasing us, shooting arrows at my testicles.
They
'Cause
left
they
me
were
out there and I drank
pulled
water.
out.
I drank piss water out of a hoof print.
God fucking damn it. The fuck.
And then I had some I lapped water from a muddy hoof print. And I was
Yeah, they
glad
do
to
like
have
that. It's funny. I read some Lonesome Dove books, and I swear to God, they have some of that. They have like a book where they're in the Texas Rangers, and there's like 7 different parts where they're like drinking fucking water from a muddy hoof print.
No.
You got to do what you got to do.
Well, I mean, just
No.
how about carry enough water?
Yeah.
They don't have gut containers. Like, I mean, what the
Yeah.
hell,
They
dude?
didn't
Like,
have
you're in the
Stanley's back
desert.
then.
Yeah, but you know what? That fucking rough and ready attitude is what got him to be able to take on the Comanches, because the Comanches are like these crazy. They probably didn't have Mexican accents. Never mind. They were probably like these crazy white guys over here drinking water from hoof prints. Don't they just?
Hoof
Can't they
prints.
just make them like we do? What the fuck?
Yeah. Comanches drank from like weird stuff too. They would drink like bile out of the buffalo.
Oh,
Yeah. Pretty gnarly, right?
sounds like it.
That's one of those things that you hear about and you're like, "Ugh, I'm not doing that." Nope.
Hmm.
No. Icky.
Yeah, they'll do that too.
So yeah. But I don't know. The Texas the funny thing is him making fun of his horse, because that horse actually would totally outride. That's why they used him. Because those horses were really good.
The ones the
Did
Texas
it-
Rangers were using.
Yeah, they were like Appaloosas or something. I can't remember
Yeah,
the
they
name.
were
of
a
them,
little bit smaller.
but- Yeah, they
and,
just don't get fucking tired, and they
had
don't
more,
need as
more
much water.
stamina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need way less water too.
I'm surprised his ass wasn't riding around on a camel. That would have been fucking funny. The Texas Rangers riding around on camels.
You know,
Look, they would have covered some fucking distance.
Yeah.
Fuck it, bro. Get her. Camels can get pretty
Camels
fast,
are.
dude.
I think they actually somebody tried to do that.
Yeah, they
Well.
tried importing camels. I read that. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
think it
they
worked
did
out too well.
successfully import camels to Australia, and now there are wild camel populations in Australia.
I rode a camel once.
That
Someone
does not
brought one
surprise
to
me.
like a fair thing out here, and I was like, "Hey, they're giving away camel rides.
Mhm.
When's the next time I'm gonna get to ride a camel?"
Exactly, and there
Fucking
Robert
never.
is the only adult in the line to ride the camel, going like, "I don't even fucking care, bro. I'm riding this fucking camel."
Yeah, it's fucking.
Like, fuck you,
Oh
kids.
yeah.
By the time this camel's done, that he won't be able to ride no more.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Ah,
Robert, he sees the sign. He's like, camel toe ride? Shit, I'll take that.
yeah.
Damn camel! Fuck!
False advertising, and the
Son
Sounds
of
judge
a
was
advertising,
like,
bitch.
damn it.
They fucking
this
got
isn't,
me again.
this isn't what it said, dummy.
I gotta read the whole
Mhm.
sign. Fuck.
I
It's
went
like-
to California public school. You're lucky I could read that much, buddy.
Like, I'm still gonna ride the goddamn thing, but y'all are on thin ice, all right? You're fucking lucky.
Yeah, so I like the fuck out of this movie. The court scene fucking makes me laugh. Cause like he's just so obvious about what they do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't bother to do it in front of everybody. They rehearse it now. So the prosecutor goes over with the police what to say. I mean, they won't admit to that, but I'm sure that's what happens.
No, I mean, yeah.
You know.
It's all a rigged system. Just like
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
But
Yeah.
that's what makes me laugh about this game, Ready or Not. We've been playing like you shoot somebody on accident, like in real life. How many videos have you guys seen of a SWAT guy kicking a door down and then hit them shooting some dude who's sitting on a chair?
I mean, yeah.
I've seen a lot, like 15 different videos of gamer on the thing, door go in behind him, and then he turns like this and plap. That's the end of the video because he's dead. That's what they do. They're just like, oh my god, a dude, shoot him.
I'm playing
What?
Ready or Not right now.
But Rooster is funny, so it makes up for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Holy shit!
It wasn't too bad. It was. I don't know. It was a movie.
Yeah.
I didn't I didn't dislike it. It was just all right. I don't know if it was just it was just a movie to me. I don't know. I didn't really resonate with me at all or anything like that. It's kind of why
It's just
now
because you
I'm-
don't
now
like
I'm-
westerns.
Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, now I know why I don't remember what the fuck happened in this movie the first time I watched it, because it didn't. I don't know. Didn't really do anything for me. So it's all right. So
How does
Too
that
much
not
Western.
resonate with you? That shit is awesome.
I don't know. It was just kind of boring to me.
This is fucking awesome shit talk. Old Westy style shit talk, which is just great.
See,
Shooting.
I know what the
riding
problem is,
around.
Robert.
Steve's
not-
a party pooper.
Plus, there's nobody who says family 25 times during the movie.
Yeah, there was no fast cars.
There's no heisting.
Nobody said-
Nobody heisted anything. Like, if I
Yeah.
could have seen this movie from the other guy's side, this would have been way better. I could have seen this from the
They were
fucking
just
outlaw
sitting in the
crew.
woods trying to figure out who to send to get beans. That's what they were doing out there. You understand that, right? They're all like, "Oh, we're gonna make so much money by doing all this robbing," and then it's like, "Oh, I
Yeah,
just
well, we needed
go
a movie
and-
from the other side so they could have actually done the robbing.
just
'Cause-
they do a little bit of robbing and mostly just hang out
What
in the
are you
woods
doing over here?
Missing.
and try and get somebody to take their robbing money to go fucking buy beans so they don't starve." So it's just like, oh my gosh, you guys.
Yeah, so we
Probably
need some more
trying to
robbing.
avoid Indians.
No, that's what they get for going on the territory. It obviously didn't protect them from anybody coming out to go get them
Yeah.
because they didn't make it.
Who didn't make it?
The bad guys, the outlaws. What the fuck? You know, it didn't.
Lucky
you know,
Ned
going-
and his gang.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Lucky Ned.
he wasn't so lucky after all, was he? He
not at
got
all.
he got gunned down by a fat man in an overcoat with
By a
one eye.
one-eyed fat man. You think 4-on-1 is a dog fall? We need to
Where do
bring
they
back
even
that-
where do they even get that stuff?
I
Now
don't
they
know.
say stupid stuff like Riz, and that's Cap.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
Riz-
that's
Riz-
Cap compared to. What do you think? This is a dog fall, and you know
There's always been slang. It's not like it's. I don't know.
it's way better though. The old school like slang is just better. I
Yeah,
don't.
I don't
know.
know. Like, all I have to say about that is like when I first started hearing this old slang, I felt like an old man because I had to go on Google and type in like, what does cap mean?
You had to
What
Google
does
that?
no
That's
cap
easy.
mean? And then I was
cap.
sitting there talking about I was sitting there talking to some chick that I was working with there, and she said something about what was it, smashing, and I was like, I initially like my mind just went straight to like Super Smash. I'm a Super Smash Bros. I was like, okay, she plays Super Smash Bros. But I was like, wait a minute, that makes no sense in the context of what she's talking about. And I was like,
Steve, you need to buy Ricky some
And I was
weed
like-
shit, and the
and I was like-
transformation will be complete.
and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry I have to ask this, but like, what do you mean by smashing? Because like,
oh my
like
god, this
that
fucking
doesn't-
pervert asked me what smashing was, so I
that
would say
doesn't mean
sex.
what it
What a-
meant back in
What
my
a
day.
pervert!
I'm thinking
I'm gonna
there.
report him to HR, and then the
You
HR
know.
guy comes over. He's like, "I don't know, Cap. What you said was totally wrong." And Ricky's like, "I don't know what the
It was
fuck you're
total
saying."
sus there. Like, okay,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
like,
so sus.
This
I'm
is
like-
this is why they call him Ricky Riz, Eric.
Oh,
And at the end of the meeting, I had no idea if I was even in trouble or not.
we all know
Oh.
your drip was on point though with your camo jacket though.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
How did that
Mhm.
fucking guy just take a
fit.
357 to the
Eric,
chest
it's
and
fit.
just eat it?
Who?
That's bullshit.
Is it still fit, Kelly? I thought it was drip now.
Well, I don't know, Steve.
No, it's drip.
Well, you're the one who's supposed to
I
stay
know.
up to date with these newfangled terminology
If
there,
it-
Kelly.
If it's dripping, you need to get some
you know what my
antibiotics.
terminology is? A almost 5-year-old. That's where I'm. That's
You haven't
that.
shown him.
Oh
you
my
haven't shown him
gosh.
enough YouTube
yeah,
videos.
rest of the day he was telling us about stuff.
I
Yeah.
know.
When Stan's like a teenager, he's gonna start saying shit, and Eric, you're gonna be like, "What is this gibberish?" Because it's gonna make Cap and
I'm
Riz.
pretty good at getting that stuff out of context. I don't have too
Mhm.
much of a hard time with that shit.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like,
Although Riz,
so
it took me
fucking
like a
weird.
few times of hearing it before I was like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Yeah, no, yeah,
These
it took me
people are
quite a
morons.
quite a while to understand what the whole meaning behind Riz was there. I was like, is this like a different word for taking it for like peeing on someone? Like I'm not gonna yuck your yum, but like, why are you talking about like little kids like talking about like Riz and shit like that? It seems kind of inappropriate there. Like what the fuck, dude?
just go Riz on her panties.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm like, damn, these kids are fucking bold nowadays, just talking about this shit just out in the open. I'm like, all right, like, I mean, if that's what you kids do
Steve,
nowadays. That's
For
what you
God's
do.
sakes, buy him a body pillow.
Yeah,
You need to
they're-
buy him a
Well-
body pillow.
Yeah, Eric, they're gonna be like Waka Magagla, and you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck does that mean?"
You're like, Kelly, get
Ricky's
the
younger
Bible.
than me.
There's- There is no
Kelly, get the Bible.
context.
He's speaking in tongues.
No context that this even makes sense in,
Mhm.
you motherfucker.
You get the Bible, I got the hot sauce. We're getting this fucking demon.
He's not wrong. Yeah, but some of that stuff is just like, what in the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, man. These
I
fucking
mean, I'm not
little
afraid
kids
to look at him and be
nowadays.
like, speak English. I'm not listening to that shit in this house.
No, honestly, no, and you shouldn't be. I mean, that's at a
Don't
certain
get the
fucking
fucking hot
point.
sauce, bro.
Yeah, at a certain fucking point, man. I mean, like, you just gotta bust up the Bible and the hot sauce and be like, look, either you quit speaking tongues in my house, or some shit's gonna happen. All right, like, damn.
Hey, Stan, are you back in the living room? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I like this. I like the old shooting and all that stuff. Plus, Jeff Bridges' character, I think, is super funny. You know?
Who was Jeff?
Well, I was going
Bridges?
backwards. Well, I always go backwards
What
when
was
I'm
that?
backing up.
Rooster Cogburn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the dude, but a cowboy.
Yeah, he's the cowboy dude.
It's a U.S. Marshal cowboy dude.
I'm so tempted to make you guys watch the old one so we can watch John Wayne do his thing, which I don't know. There's something wrong with me because I've never really liked any of that stuff. Everybody's like, oh my God. But I'm like, he just does the same thing in every movie.
Uh-huh.
except not cool like Clint Eastwood.
Seems like he's too slow or something. Like,
Yeah, he
I don't
seems like
know.
he's just shit faced the whole time, but not in a cool
Yeah.
way, like that guy on that other show.
oh,
Jim Coburn, I don't know, Cohen, I don't know what the hell's that guy's
oh
name?
yeah, the one on Paint Your Wagon.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
he was wrecked that whole movie, and it was funny.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these
He was
older actors.
the original Jim Leahy.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like a lot of these older actors were just completely fucking just shit faced while they were filming. I mean, look at Jaws. You know what I mean? Like that guy was fucking just blisteringly fucking drunk the entire fucking time there. Like no one
was?
wanted
The
to be in the
shark?
room with him.
Wait, is that why the shark was attacking all the townspeople?
Yeah,
That's
it
why the
was.
shark was all fucked up half
Uh-huh.
the time. Yeah.
Oh.
They couldn't show it all the way all the time because
Yeah,
Well, that's not the
exactly.
shark's fault then. He couldn't consent to attacking all those people. He was drunk.
Oh man. Yeah, it just went fucking crazy. Attacked the whole town.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, it grew tentacles and became a sharktopus or whatever. the
Yeah,
fuck that
that's
one
what
was.
happens.
Isn't that weird how you can be responsible for driving your car
Why did I do
when you're drunk, but then if you make poor decisions and other things happen, it's not your fault? Isn't that weird?
That is weird. That seems like a legal contradiction.
Yeah.
Well, it depends if the government is getting money out of it or not. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I think if I ever end up in a car getting pulled over drunk, I'm going to say I didn't consent and the car made me drive it.
Oh my
Well,
god.
you can't legally consent while you're drunk.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
Actually, no. You can consent
I was
while you're drunk.
coerced.
Kelly
Coerced.
can't consent while she's drunk.
Exactly.
how that
but men
works.
can, but men can. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
This is California. There's no distinction.
Yeah, that's still there.
There's
It's
only
just-
there's only a distinction, okay, when, like I said, when the government gets money out of something there, okay? If there's
That's
money
true.
involved, if the government can take there, they are going to 100% get involved. Like, if there's no money that they can take, they don't give a fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, that's true. So how do we make sure? Oh, I already took care of that. I already don't have any money, so we're in good shape.
Exactly.
I
Well,
nailed it.
actually, they really don't like it when you don't have any money. They'll actually charge you money for not having any money.
Well, the bank will, but they don't know that.
Government likes to fine you if you don't have any money too.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Oh yeah,
they
that's
do.
true.
well,
They
they'll
do,
just
they do.
extra fine if you catch a fine that you can't pay, they'll just fine you for not paying the fine.
Exactly. It's necessary.
I mean, why can't you rob a bank? They're not a person. I totally get his fucking perspective on that.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be able to do that with the government too. Like that's not a person. They
Well,
don't need that
technically,
money.
That's your money and your
Yeah.
dollars. So how can you steal from your own thing? You know, it's
Yeah, that
it's
makes
our
no
government,
sense, dude.
right?
You know, I mean, Steve pays taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I have some of that money? Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Somebody's like does that. They just pay it to like Steve could pay it to Ricky. You're like, well, no, I helped out a needy person. That counts. That's what you're gonna do with the money, anyways.
Oh, there you are.
And then you could just send some money to a politician too. Yeah, see, we could completely eliminate the middleman.
Where in the
You
fuck-
give the money to somebody else and a politician.
And a politician.
Ricky, you should be a politician.
Should be.
Then you could do stuff that would get me money.
I'd be
And-
the
and
greatest
Steve money.
politician ever.
You are a
Oh.
ginger. That seems to be the. They seem to have a knack for that. I think there's been more ginger presidents, percentage-wise, based on how many people are gingers. Like
That's
George
because
Washington was a redhead.
Gingers don't have souls. It's been scientifically proven, which aids in politicking.
Yeah.
AIDS
Being
and
a
politicking.
soulless, yes, which is just code for fucking lying and stealing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how stupid do you guys think LaBeouf was?
he seemed pretty stupid.
I know.
Like he
I was
didn't-
like,
Like, he could
legit, he
shoot.
seems like a normal police officer nowadays.
he could shoot, so give him that. But it was like he didn't seem like he knew what he was doing out there most of the time. Like, fucking jingly jangly fucking spurs and chains on his fucking boots, just telling everybody where the fuck he was. Like out there when those guys showed, I was gonna say pulled up on their horse when he's out in front of the cabin and shit, and he's just like, "Hey, how you guys doing?" It's like, why didn't you could have gone behind something? It would have gone better for you. Walk in the middle of a group of dudes on their horses.
Yeah.
That's a smart fucking move. Come on, man, what are you doing?
And then he starts pulling his trigger and stuff
Yeah.
instead of just being like, "Yeah, there's a dead guy in there. Can you believe it?"
Yeah. Like, what is that? I don't know. I mean, are criminals dumber in Texas in this time? Is that what's going on? Is that why he's able to be an idiot?
I
Like,
think criminals everywhere were dumber in
Cool,
that
buddy.
time.
Take
Yeah,
that in there.
probably.
Go eat it.
Like
No, you go
like
eat it. I
old
didn't ask for
fucking what-
anything.
Tom
Go
Cheney
eat
or
it.
whatever. Like,
Yeah.
how are they fucking like different people are on his fucking trail?
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, he didn't seem smart enough to get away from anybody. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's a fucking idiot, and he's like running away from this guy from Texas. Which, okay, if he's running away from the beef, then all right, we kind of get that. Guy's a fucking moron too. But it sounded like he had other people after him too. He didn't just have that one, warrant on him. So it's like, dude, you had to have had a lot of help to get through this shit.
Well, like back then you just fucking ride away. Like, how are they
Yeah.
fucking like they're still chasing him?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well,
Say that again.
He was too stupid to go away from any any places that might know who he is. He probably went back to the same places. He's like, I pulled I pulled a job here
They're
2
trying to
years
shoot me
ago, but I
through-
came back. It's all right. They don't remember me.
That does work back in those days.
I feel like you got to give it a little more time than a couple of years, though. I don't know how long he was out, but it's
I don't know. There's a guy we know that came from Mexico when he was a little boy, and he said in Mexico, what you'll do is if you commit a murder, you just wait like a year or two, and then you can go back.
Yeah.
That's a direct quote. And he's like,
Mm.
everybody's kind of forgotten about it by then.
Jesus Christ.
Like they're not
The
mad about
fuck?
it anymore.
Well,
What
if
about
it's
the
a
family?
family member, wouldn't they? They would, yeah.
Well, why don't you ask yourself this? How many people are actually ever going to do anything about something like that? So if you ask yourself that, then you're going to discover that not very many people are going to do anything about it at all. Because, getting in a confrontation is extremely uncomfortable.
And then when you
And
get
then
in
you're-
confrontation with a murderer,
Yeah, and the guy has already definitely killed somebody, and you're just some guy. So you got to be like, a real John Wayne character who's just too drunk to give a shit to get in a confrontation.
Yeah.
So, or like Rooster Cogburn, he doesn't give a shit. He's like, I shot him. Yeah, then he rode up and I shot him. And he totally bushwhacked him, just like the guy said. Just like lawyer Ricky said. That guy looked just like Ricky. Did anybody else
Jesus
notice that, or
Christ.
was that just me?
I didn't see it. No.
Really?
Yeah.
He totally reminded me of Ricky.
the fuck?
You're talking about the lawyer and
I don't think he bushwhacked him. I think
He
He rode
definitely
up-
bushwhacked him, bro.
and was like, "Howdy, fellers. I'm here with the law. I hear you've been getting up to some mischief. We should talk about this." And then they ambushed him and fucking he had to deal
Yeah,
with
that's
it.
right. After he talked to him.
And then while they were in the midst of ambushing him with their king bolt and shooting at him,
It was a
He
different
loaded-
occasion.
he loaded his pistols because they weren't loaded because he didn't come in with them cocked and loaded. Then he fought him off because that is what makes sense.
Totally, absolutely, 100%.
What the hell is a king bolt? Is that just like a kingpin?
Well,
God, could you,
probably.
Robert? Could you
No
imagine hitting
idea.
somebody in the head with a kingpin off of a tractor trailer?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, talk about like just destroy somebody's brain. They're like 7 or 8 pounds. Oh God,
Whoops.
king bolt's probably not that big though. You wouldn't think they'd have some huge fucking. Wouldn't that be funny if they did? They had some tractor trailer sized bolt they were worried about getting broken.
I mean,
Can't get it.
It's old timey.
yeah. I mean, it's
Isn't
not
that funny
they
though? How
didn't,
the
make big shit back in the day. You know what I mean? They did.
yeah. Well, isn't it funny though that the guy's trying to like make light of somebody hitting you in the head with something? Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't have any
that's-
reason to shoot that guy.
Yeah, he
It's-
was
it's
only
those
trying to.
guys-
He was only trying to wail on your fucking dome with a goddamn piece of
Yeah.
steel.
You should have
Yeah,
just
like-
let him do it.
No
Yeah.
biggie.
Did
Mhm.
you know that guy later on went to found California's law system, and that's why we're in the jam we're in.
Dude, it used to not be that fucking retarded here. You
Yeah,
understand that,
well,
right?
they
You got.
I don't know.
The communists took over, and now they're all fucking retarded.
Well, you can't defend yourself. If somebody breaks into your house, you're supposed to just let them do whatever. Wait for the police to never show up.
It's just
and shoot your
it's
dog.
people over property.
My whole line of thinking on that was like, if somebody's stupid enough to try and risk their lives for your property, they didn't value their own life enough to not do that.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that makes sense in my mind. But what would I know?
I mean, you're just one man, Eric.
I'm just some guy.
Exactly.
Doesn't give me shit.
Oh my god.
It says the bolt that connects the wagon's tongue to the front axle. It doesn't give me
Yeah.
the size of any kind. Of any kind.
Did you type dimensions?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you'd have to use like advanced language, like when I'm watching a cop documentary and they reach into their big word pocket and say indicated and suspect and individual instead of that guy. It fucking makes me laugh really hard. Like, yeah, he indicated to me that he was the one who shot the individual. And I'm like, oh my God. This is
fucking
just
hate
cop
that.
training.
I hate that fucking jargon. I liked it on Idiocracy though. when
I
they
thought
had
it
the
was.
cops. It was
That's
funny
funny
as
as fuck.
because it's like this
Yeah.
fat retarded guy is like the individual suspect individual at hand indicated, and so it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's just like that making a murderer guy. Like if you watch that show, the cops are so goofy with the language they use.
Part of
Well,
it
so
is
I'm
they
all-
have to say it is like it's in legalese, so they
Yeah.
can't get fucking like hemmed up because they said like I shot that guy. It was like, whoa, what guy did you shoot?
Yeah, no, I get it,
Mm.
but like it's there's more vocabulary out there than just those words that because if you watch enough of those documentaries, you just keep hearing the same. I did this, it's like okay, you could say it different ways without with still making it clear. I don't know.
Basically, like we dug through this motherfucker's underpants drawer
Yeah,
to find
yeah.
a skid mark, and we fucking got him.
So this guy told me that he rolled up and shot all those people. Or you can go full Andrew Tate and be like, I was so perspicacious that I recognized who the He's so stupid. I love it when people say words they really don't know, but kind of right. Isn't that the best?
Funny.
I don't know what perspicacious means.
Yeah, that's like 2 people in the entire world did. Webster
Yeah.
didn't know what it was, yeah. But he said it kind of right.
Wait, what does it
Oh.
mean?
It means like paying attention. I'm gonna try and get it down to his. I could be wrong about that. I barely looked at it. Steve will dictionary it in just a second.
I'm trying to.
He's counting
spell
on you,
it.
Steve. Yeah.
PER, and then I think it's SPI something or others after that.
It's probably SPICATIOUS or OUS.
Yep, that's probably pretty close. I figured Steve would figure that out. Plus
Having a ready
autocomplete,
having a ready insight into and understanding of things.
paying attention. I nailed it.
No, that's not paying attention. That's understanding things.
Close enough.
Nope.
Jesus.
Totally different. Totally
That's
different.
true.
The way he
Oh my
was using it,
God.
the way he was using
you're
it was
un-
paying
you're-
attention.
Your understanding
Your
of perspicacious
perspicacity
is
for this
not
is so bad
perspicacious,
for
okay?
the situation that it was used in.
Well, you know what? You both are just being fucking fastidious, okay? Like, or fastidious. Fastidious?
I don't
Fastidious.
know. I don't know what
It's
you're saying.
fastidious.
Facetious?
No, it's fastidious.
What are you trying to say? I'm not
What?
being fastidious.
Ricky's
I think he's doing it right now.
perspicuity towards the English language leaves something to desire.
I'm gonna go full Leahy on your ass. Ricky's grasp of the English language is tenuous, to say the least.
Pretty sure it's
Are you
Oh,
trying to
God.
say facetious?
No,
I
it's
think
not
he was.
facetious. No,
Facetious?
No.
Fascist? I mean,
Fascist,
Robert
okay.
works out every day. That's definitely on the table.
Yeah. I also don't approve of diddling or rape, so I guess you're probably not supposed to say that on Twitch.
No,
So that's
you're not.
pretty fascistic.
Fascistic.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
looking for fastidious, Ricky?
In my
That
view.
is not a word you
Please?
can use to describe any of
That's
us.
the word that he said. Now, I would like Steve to say the definition of that.
Very attentive to and concerned about accuracy and detail.
No. This one starts with the P.
Why did you say it with an F?
Because it's PH fucking makes an F sound, Eric. Okay, I
That's
learned that
fishing,
in fucking
dude.
goddamn fucking elementary school. Okay?
Are you talking about the band Fish? What does
What
that
is
have
the
to do with this?
What is the definition you're looking for? And then we can find it.
I think it means like deceitful, non-trustworthy.
I think he's trying to say full of shittest.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
That
yikes.
could be it.
That would.
You looking for
I'm gonna
capricious,
start
Ricky?
saying that.
No, it's not capricious.
Yeah. Anyways,
That doesn't start with an P, Steve.
I have nothing in here that starts with a P. Is why I asked.
In the whole Bible? I mean,
No.
what am I saying that for?
What the fuck?
That's where I look up words. I look them up in the Bible.
We should do that.
Yeah,
Bible words that
exactly,
start
huh?
with PH.
Oh man.
Does Pharisees start with a fucking PH?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Oh man.
Swear to fucking God.
I don't know what the hell was wrong with me on that one. Holy shit.
I mean, I don't think we got enough time to discuss those things.
Oh, fuck.
How the hell do you get
Are
out
you
of this
looking
fucking
for
place?
perfidious, Ricky?
It might be perfidious.
Deceitful and untrustworthy?
It might be perfidious.
So
I don't
how did
think
he
I've
get
ever heard that
fastidious
fucking
out of
word ever.
perfidious?
I've heard it.
It might be perfidious. I think it is.
Wait, why
It's
does perfidious sound like professor?
You know why?
Because professors are
You know why.
perfidious.
Mm-hmm. That's why.
They're supposed to be there for their perspicuity, or I forgot the word already.
Perspicacious?
They're supposed to be perspicacious, but instead they're perfidious.
Yeah. Stinky ass turds.
And if I look it up in the Bible, tending to betray, especially having a treacherous character. There you go.
See, I told you it was a Bible word.
All right, what
I don't
range
know
is
what
this movie?
This movie is a 4-star movie for me. I love this movie.
Jesus Christ.
1,000 stars, all of them.
Oh.
Robert gives it all.
I
stars.
give it 3 stars.
Well, you give it the wrong number of stars, Kelly.
And
That's
give it
what
3
I-
stars.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it some whopping 1 star.
If you don't like this movie, your opinion is objectively wrong. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
The
this,
end always tears me up too, where he has to kill the horse to save the girl,
Yeah.
and then he fucking picks her up and hoofs it. That's how you tell he's a real hard ass.
honestly, I totally do not agree with that move. I think he should have just let the girl die and save the horse.
That's fucked up, dude.
Horse
It's
is
just
more
a horse.
expensive than that girl.
Yeah, but the horse
What?
is also just meat.
The horse can fucking do work for him. Can she do work for him? No.
What the hell's he
I
need the
mean-
horse for? He's a fucking U.S. Marshal. They give him to him for free.
Yeah.
Plus, you
he
could
probably
just steal it.
He probably steals them for free.
Yeah, dude, you just steal him like he does his whiskey. He doesn't need to buy
And
a
that-
horse.
That girl's perspicuity was
Yeah, did you see the way she ran
the
over those
charts.
asshole guys who were trying to see? That's a strong woman right there. She wasn't being a dickhead the whole time. She was just outwitting him. It was
Yeah.
rad.
she probably could have done with a few more sandwiches in her, so she could have handled that revolver a little bit better.
That's for sure.
It's fucking like 55 pounds over there trying to fucking shoot that thing.
knock her on her ass.
Over there with her artillery piece.
I know the Dragoon was a good gun in that one game we play. Red Dead? I'm pretty sure it's in Red
Oh.
Dead.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I gave it 2.5 stars. Ricky, your movie's next. What are you choosing?
I was thinking about like a movie like we all grew up watching. I'm
Yeah.
still trying to think of it.
I don't know if me and you grew up with the same movies, Eric and Robert.
Well, no,
Maybe
of course
Kelly.
not. Fucking Eric and Robert grew up fucking with movies that like like our parents grew up watching because that's all they're fucking were allowed to watch because it's like that's what the parents are watching. They're like,
That's
"The hell
not
you're
true. We
watching
watched
something else?"
Predator and Alien. See, you guys forget, we got to watch Predator when I was still before kindergarten.
Yeah.
Okay? We grew up on real action movies.
Yeah. I don't know if we even
Um,
watched
do
the
we
Rocky
have-
people were getting
Do
chopped
we
up.
have the DVD for Dr. Dolittle? And have you watched that already?
Fucking the Eddie Murphy movie.
Yeah.
We have not watched it. It's not hard to get, so I'm worried about it.
Okay.
Not a rare movie.
Which one is that the one where he takes the potion and becomes a skinny guy?
Yeah, I think that's right.
And then he roasts Chris Rock?
I thought that's Dave Chappelle.
Was it? Oh, it might
I
have been.
think it's Dave Chappelle that he roasts.
What is the fucking movie? What's that movie called though? It's like the Nutty Professor.
Badass?
No,
Nutty Professor.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No,
I think
yeah,
our dad called it the fat ass movie.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
We watched
I
that
mean,
too.
It was
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I told ya.
And have you watched the Nutty Professor before?
No,
Okay, well we're still gonna watch Dr. Dolittle, but
Dr. Dolittle.
yep,
You can talk about.
That's a
fucking
good movie.
animals?
yep,
Yeah, you guys can watch that one with a kid.
exactly. Someone's kid friendly. That way Robert can actually watch it because we all know he has a sensitive personality there, and we have
Yeah.
to keep away from violence and stuff like that.
I don't like violence in movies.
Yeah, well, he's highly influenceable by the shit there, and so we can't be having that again. Last time he watched a violent movie, he ended up joining the military. Okay, and that was all bad for everyone involved.
All right. So next week's movie we're watching Dr. Dolittle.
I beat those
Uh,
charges. Don't lie about me.
I'm sure you beat the people that were charging you with those crimes. Okay, I'm sure you did. That's not the same as beating the charges. Okay. Because you beat the judge and the prosecutor doesn't mean you beat the charges, okay?
That doesn't work, dude. When you jump across the thing and beat the judge, they fucking Hannibal Lecter your ass.
Oh my god. Yeah, in the military they don't do a judge. They have like a tribunal, and it's yeah, you get fucked.
Like in Thor?
Huh?
Like in Thor?
Do you get
I don't
sent
know.
do you get sent to Midgard and you can't use your fucking cool hammer anymore?
Yeah, there's a place it's called
Oh,
Leavenworth. It's
They,
just
gi-
like
yeah,
Midgard.
they send you to Leavenworth and they give you a cool hammer to go break rocks.
Yeah, see? Exactly like Midgard.
That sounds like Thor to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
All right. Next week we're gonna be watching Dr. Dolittle. That'll be it though. Have a good night. We'll be watching that next. Or we're talking
With,
about that
Eddie
movie.
Murphy,
Yep.
1998 one.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that next Sunday, 7:00 p.m. Pacific time. YouTube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. Join us next Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll be playing some Vigi games, probably some more Ready or Not. Around 6 or 7.
We really need
PM
to figure
Pacific
out the whole
time.
fucking control schematic on that there, so I can join you guys there and
Yeah.
be able to actually use my equipment properly.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you just use the gun. That's all you need. We got
Yeah.
everything else handled.
I agree.
What else? Yeah, so check us out Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll be playing over on twitch.tv/TurgidPlays and youtube.com/TurgidPlays. That'll be it, though. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll talk to you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Stan says bye too.
Oh, there you
Bye.
go.